Hey Viking Nation, welcome back to a Viking Moment. I'm Athletic Director Barry Wade, and today I'm joined by Lady Viking soccer coach Kevin Mooney. Coach Mooney, tell us a little bit about yourself, your experience with coaching soccer, your experience as a player in soccer. Just
Sure.
share that with us a little bit.
I started like a lot of kids. I started kicking the ball around when I was about 5. I grew up in Bristol, so we started with the rec program, and I did rec soccer probably until maybe like 3rd or 4th grade. And then had some club experience, so started playing club soccer at that age. And then that morphed into, obviously, high school. And then I went on and played college soccer at Carson Newman for 4 years. And then I started my coaching career basically the fall after I got done playing college soccer.
Gotcha. Was that coaching here at Tennessee High?
Yeah,
I
was an assistant coach with the girls starting in the fall of '99.
Fall of 99?
Or I guess it was probably, fall of '99.
Gotcha. Student teaching and?
No, I spent a little time. I went over to Europe for a while and messed around and got to experience life for a little bit.
Oh,
wow. It wasn't for about another calendar year that I started my student teaching.
Awesome.
Well, actually 2 probably. I started graduate school.
Great. Well, Coach, some people may not know this. I definitely know it, and our community, I hope, knows it, but you're the all-time winningest coach for the Lady Viking soccer. So big things. Congratulations on that part.
Thanks.
I come around to soccer practice a lot of times, come to a lot of games, and, you do a lot of great things with our soccer program. One of the things that I see, from my little bit of knowledge, is great with the tactical. Being able to attack and do things that way. And so on the tactical aspect of it, on strategy, where did all that come from and that knowledge come from?
Well, I guess it's a few things. Unfortunately for me, I really didn't learn how to play soccer until I got to college. I felt like growing up, I was just a good athlete and had basic skills and stuff like that. And then when I started getting to college, I really started to learn the game. And that was a detriment to me at the time. But in terms of coaching, I think it really helped me because I learned at a later age, and I felt like it made more sense. I think a lot of people who kind of have the potential to grow up just knowing how to do it and things like that, they don't always know how to explain it to people as well, potentially. So my ability to learn it late and really kind of understand it and get good depth of knowledge when I started learning, I think helps me in terms of relaying it to somebody like one of my teammates or players that don't have that knowledge already. So it allowed them to kind of me put them in their spot and figure out, what do I need to tell you to make you understand this, and here's the why of what we're doing, so they can really buy in and understand what we're trying to do successfully. Because soccer's tough. We don't get timeouts, and it's hard for me to communicate from where I'm sitting to a player 40 yards away, something like that, right before help them with decision making. So it's a lot of problem solving I have to teach.
Wow.
Of if this happens, this is what we need to do, and understanding of things like time, space, and dynamic movement and stuff like that. So, yeah. But I've been blessed. I've been able to go to some coaching clinics and things like that, which have helped open my eyes. And I've worked with some great coaches along the way. A guy named Declan Jogi, who coached in the area. Matt Lavender. I lean on his knowledge all the time. People like that in the community. I've got some good friends that played college soccer who sometimes show up to games. I'll be like, hey, what'd you see?
Right.
Help me out. So, it's been a learning process for sure. But, the good part is, we're still growing and figuring stuff out. And luckily I've learned enough to make my way, I guess, on the soccer field.
Great. Well, Coach, like I said, I think you do a good job in all aspects of our program. But, definitely that tactical part of it sort of sticks out to me. And moving forward, Coach, this is the week we're getting ready to start our season. Tell us a little bit about what we may can expect from our Lady Vikings this year.
I'm excited about our team this year. I really am. We graduated some players that have played a lot for us, and were very impactful. Sophie Arnold up front, Catherine Curtin, and Amelia Terry started for me for multiple years, and some big holes to fill. And we've really had to try to figure out how we could fit the puzzle pieces in. But I think we're starting to hone in on where everybody's going to fit, and we're going to be dynamic. We've got some big-time athletes that are going to cause other teams fits, and we're going to score some goals, and I hope defensively we're going to prevent other teams from having much success. So, our scrimmages have helped us identify what we need to work on, and it's a process. I hope to be better at the end than we are at the beginning, but I think we're in a good spot right now.
Great. Fantastic. Well, Viking Nation, that's a Viking Moment with Coach Kevin Mooney. And you can catch the Vikings at home in the Stone Castle on Tuesday, August 23rd as we take on Elizabethton in a conference game. Hope to see you then. Thanks.